Përshëndetje zona e zotri, faleminderit shumë që keni ardhur edhe sot në ditën e dytë në Women Series. Pas pak do të filloj edhe çerefinalia e parë në mes të Portugalisë dhe Izraelit. Edhe sot do të jetë shumë interesant, sikur se dje. Në qërë si jemi gati, atëre ëndës, shkojnë me prezentimin e ekipës së parë të Portugalisë. Number 9, Gabriela Pipinosa.
Everybody, welcome to the FIBA 3x3 Women's Series Pristina Stop 2024. Live here from the beautiful Pristina, Kosovo. We have our first game going down, Portugal versus Israel. Let's head down to the floor as the intros have already started.
Number 7, Gili Eisner. Number 30, May Nesher. Number 14, May Refahe. Number 4, Ophir Kessel Rath. Shalom, Israel.
This will be our first quarterfinal matchup that we're going to see here today. Going down, Portugal versus Israel. Following this, it'll be Poland versus Italy. And the quarterfinal Game 2 winner will play Gyor. And the quarterfinal Game 3 winner will play Spain. Whoever wins that will square off in the final to see who is going to call themselves the champion here of the Pristina Stop. I'm Dirk, providing you the commentary here today to give you a little bit of a rundown on the path that it took for Portugal and Israel to get to this spot. Portugal finished 2-1 in Pool B. They got wins over Italy, Romania, but ended up falling to the juggernauts in Spain. Israel on the other side, just one win in the group with the 2 losses. They fell to Gyor. They beat Kosovo, and then Poland ended up beating Israel. So very familiar now with what all these squads have to be. A lot of eyes going to be on Spain to see if they can collect their 3rd Women's Series championship. Same thing with Italy. They also won back in Gabala, Azerbaijan, back in the beginning of June. So they are trying to make it to where they have 2 Women's Series under their belt before we conclude the Women's Series season. Got a few more events that are going to be coming up. Actually, following the conclusion of this one, Saturday and Sunday in Guba, Azerbaijan, July 20th through the 21st. We will have another stop that's going to be going down. We get a new fresh set of nations that'll be coming in to compete. We'll have a few more, 3 to be exact, going out there in August. Saskatchewan, Canada, Baku, Azerbaijan, and Debrecen, Hungary to close it out. And then everything will come to a conclusion September 7th and the 8th in Hangzhou, China. That'll close out the Women's Series season. Lots of events that have been going around all around the globe. Good to see how everything's playing out. But it is now time to get things underway. Here live from Pristina, Kosovo. Portugal versus Israel in our first quarterfinal matchup. To wait to see who the winner of this, where they're going to end up going, who will they play. To see if this one ends up going forward to play Spain in that quarterfinal Game 3 winner versus Spain matchup in the semifinals. As coin flip is done, Portugal will start off with the ball. They have been a deadly team so far here in this one. But the road does not get any easier playing Israel, as Ferreira will get the first 2-point shot of the game, and that's no good. And Israel happy to let that one just sail out of bounds. Saw a lot of electric 3-point shooting coming from Eisner, Revahi, and Nesher from the Israel side, and Keston Ross been a brute force One of the more physical players that we've had here on the Pristina stop. And speaking of Eisner, first 2-point shot for her is no good. And that will be slapped around. And it's actually going to flip possession. So Portugal will get the ball right back. Sun completely shining in Pristina. A little bit of an overcast yesterday. Went into the depths of the night and everything just looked beautiful out there. Had the Dunking Devils and a rap performance that was going down. The Prime Minister of Kosovo also came to get into the mix. Shot his first 3, missed it, and I believe he ended up making the second one there too. So the hoops out there in Pristina, out in full force. Has a few misses coming in from both sides here early. As Maim the Sheriff of Israel will check into the game. As Ravahi will get down to the paint. Kesten Ras will take the 2, and that's going to be a miss. So a few jump shots, some open ones, but nobody able to get it. Da Costa thought about the shot. Instead, there's a turnover. May Ravahi is the one to come out there with a steal for Israel. Still looking for our first points. Kesten Ras, can she do it? With the left hand, she cannot. As Da Costa will slow things down. Da Costa, head full of steam to the paint, and will be fouled. First free throws of the game going to be going down here. Match official has to chase down the ball. Da Costa was very aggressive yesterday. Not a lot of jump shooting, more pushing in towards the paint. And we'll see if Portugal can get the first points of the game here. Number 13 of Portugal, Marcia Da Costa, makes the free throw. Little shooter's touch, bouncing all around the rim before finally dropping in. As here's Nesher, flaring out to the 3, will stop at the free throw line. Kesten Ras tries to get the step-through move, has to pass out of the shot. Only 1 second remaining, and they do not get the shot up in time. Portugal defense showing up here on our final day in Pristina. Back into the game. First glimpses of Suero here for Portugal. As there's a bump, Kesten Ras will be the one to pick up the foul. So already 2 going over towards Israel. You get 6 fouls on the 7th one. You'll hit that bonus territory. You'll go to the line and shoot 2 free throws. Saw that make an impact yesterday. As Suero and Ferreira try to work something out here in the low post. They get it to Ferreira. Espinosa lines up a shot here from 2 off the left side of the rim there. It's a little bit too much. Off-angle shot. Kesten Ras to Eisner. Trying to ISO here at the free throw line. Nice jumper. It just hits the front of the rim, and high IQ play there. Eisner slaps the ball off of Suero of Portugal. So we'll remain here with Israel with a fresh shot clock to work with. As some more changes start to come through, May Varahi will check back into the game. I had mentioned it before. Portugal finished their Pool B 2-1. Israel, on the other hand, they went 1-2. The top 3 made it through. And number 2 of one of the groups will play number 3 of the other group. As there's a nice shot lined up. And our first 2 of the game goes to May Varahi of Israel, and that'll give them the 1-point lead. We'll see what response Portugal has. What a pass and what a finish coming up from Espinosa. Portugal quick to respond. They try to get the floater up. Now a couple scores coming in here from Israel. Was May Varahi again. 1-point lead. Da Costa will get the ball down low. Tries to hit the turnaround. Cannot get it to fall. Nasher will come out of there with the board. Back with May Varahi. Another 2-point shot. Little heat check moment there. Suero, Espinosa, just short. They get the shot off, though, before the buzzer. And here we go again. It's a Varahi show out here in Pristina, Kosovo. At least 3 straight points now for May Varahi. Keep an eye on number 14 of Israel. Long shot from Suero from way downtown. Gets it to go. Saw her hit some shots like that yesterday. And now doing it here on the final day. May Varahi again from 2. No good there on that one. Da Costa with a nice drive move. Got the slow step in. Created enough space to be able to knock down that layup. And it's Varahi again. Getting anything she wants on the offensive end here. And there will be our first timeout that's going to be called here in this one. Five. We got ourselves a good one here for our first game of the day. Following this one, we will have Poland, we will have Italy playing for a spot to see if they can get into the semifinals, where Gyor and Spain await their opponents. Portugal will get it here off the timeout. Pristina with another two. Keston Ross fighting down low to try to get that positioning on Ferreira. As stop and go move. Yeah, it looked like a double dribble coming out there from May Nesher of Israel. So Portugal will get the ball back. 6 minutes, 11 seconds here to go. 10-minute game clock in FIBA 3x3. Catch all the games on youtube.com/FIBA 3x3 as there's a steal coming in from Israel. They'll get it out to Eisner. Looking to go one-on-one here with Fiera. Has to pull it back out, and what a steal. Active hands coming out there from Da Costa. Fiera will miss the easy layup, and then will be fouled there on the second opportunity. Israel picking up their fourth foul of the game now. Portugal yet to register a single one. That's what you can see in the bottom left. You have the score right next to the country's names. The numbers with the purple background. Those are the fouls that have been accumulated. Here it is, Da Costa. Da Costa, a nice spin move, and the jumper on the inside. What a shot there from Da Costa. Getting deep into the bag here for the offense for Portugal as she checks out of the game. A lot more back and forth. It was Ravahi who got it to Eisner. Off there at the checkup. They'll go back over to Ravahi. Got Pristina up in the air. Ravahi cannot get the shot to go, but look at this. Keston Ross fighting in down low. What a rebound and what a putback. Coming out there from Afir Keston Ross. Israel tied things up 6 apiece. Drive on the inside, and Ferreira can't get the hand completely on it. Tried to go up there with one hand. So it will be a turnover for Portugal. Israel will have a chance to come back, see if they can try to take a lead here. It has been smooth sailing offense going down the stretch for Israel. A little bit more of a back and forth affair, but once they started getting going on with number 14, Meverahi, they really have not looked back here so far. Eisner posting up here at the elbow. Trying to get the ball back, will take a dribble and just throws that directly into the hands of the Portuguese players. Suero will have Da Costa set the screen. Da Costa, nice roll going out there, but can't finish with the left. Eisner does have the size advantage here. Decides to shoot over top there in the mid-range, but can't get the rebound there off the miss. Suero is the one that comes out with it. And now she barks out the orders. Here comes Da Costa. One-on-one Ravahi. The stop and pop shot. Da Costa has been moneyed from inside that free throw range area so far here in this game. Ravahi kicks out to Eisner. A very deep two, but can't connect. We'll see if they continue to go to Da Costa here for Portugal. Instead, it's Pristina drifting away and slaps it off. No, the foot was actually out of bounds when Pristina ended up getting that. There you can see what just happened there. Pristina gets on the inside. Perfect cut, perfect pass. And a nice little lefty scooper. And Ravahi, we've been talking about the work that she was doing there on the interior. A lot of layups, showing you different types of bags with the floaters as well from anywhere in front of the basket. Splits both defenders, finds an easy lane. It has been majestic with the interior finishing so far coming out here from Israel. 7-7, 4:06 to go. All signs point that this one might be going right down to the wire. Ferreira, Da Costa, Suero out there for Portugal. Kesten Ras, Nashira, and Eisner out there for Israel right now. Suero going to the post. Da Costa is going to line up a 2. Back of the rim, and Da Costa able to get her own rebound. Ferreira from downtown. Her shot won't go. And Kesten Ras will be able to get the reset out here to Eisner. Trying to line up a 3. You know she wants it. She takes it, Eisner. She can't get her shot to drop. Portugal able to get it. Now they go on the inside. Kesten Ras trying to wall up Da Costa. Gets the miss. As there's Ferreira tried to walk it back out to the 3-point line. Da Costa thought about the shot again. This time with the left hand on the interior. Kesten Ras slaps it out to Nesher. And Israel, after a few misses, will get the ball right back. Eisner, step back move, gathers it, takes the shot. Lid on the basket when it comes to the jump shooting here so far. Da Costa thought about it. Fieta trying to body in on the inside. Nice help there from Kesten Ras. Knocked the ball out of play, and Eisner will get it. Lots of defense being put on full display here. No easy baskets down low. As Nesher wanted to take the jump shot, but a smart foul does come in there. So it might be a timeout that was actually called. It was. Timeout called on the side of Israel as we have a 7-7 game, 2:54 to go. It's had a little bit of everything. But as you might expect, going down the stretch in a game like this with everything on the line, that's where you start to see different types of defense being played. Jump shooting hasn't been there over the past few minutes. We'll have to see if that maybe changes going down the stretch if you need to hit a big shot. But even then on the inside, every single basket just seems to be contested. It'll be Israel out here on the reset. Meverahi will be the one to check it in. Nesher also joins Kesten Ras out there for Israel. And she'll take it right off the dribble straight away. But Avahi will get out to Kesten Ras. Hesitated there on the 3. Ball's going to be knocked away. Suero will be the one to pick it up. Straight down to Ferreira. Ferreira through some traffic. Gets her own rebound. Right back up with it. Portugal now taking the lead back by 1. Israel will take their time setting things up. Nice little crossover move there for Nesher. Kesten Ras will get it over to Navahi, who knocks down the big time 2. Israel have taken the lead back by 1. Suero forced to pick up the dribble. Here comes Fieta with a shot. And look at that. Suero fighting down low for the rebound. As I think possession will flip here. And we'll be going back to Israel there off the rebound. It was an awkward angle for Suero to try to get the attack and try to push it down the baseline. So Israel get the ball back up by 1. Chance to extend this lead. Be the largest lead of the game if they get any basket here. Kesten Ras in the post, able to go down low to Revahi. I believe the foul will be called on the floor. And the foul was on Portugal, just their second foul of the game. Revahi, head full of steam, straight down there on the left side. Had no intentions of showing a jump shot, just wanted to gather as much momentum as possible. 2-point lead. Da Costa down here in the restricted area, tries to shoot the fadeaway shot. Israel get a stop. Revahi's had the hot hand this time to go to Eisner. Eisner from way downtown. No good there. Da Costa will be the one to come out with it for Portugal. Suero back to Da Costa. Trying to get the spin move out of the post. A beautiful move. Just got Kesten Ras out of position. And the old school spin move, don't see it too much. As there's a travel called. And Portugal with a chance to tie or take the lead here. Ipinosa will be checking back in. She has been the main three-point threat for Portugal so far here in this tournament. Da Costa gets it at the elbow, back to Ipinosa. Ferreira from downtown. Will this time it go? No, it does not. Kesten Ras fighting as per usual, slaps it to herself. Revahi on the inside, blows right by Ferreira. And Fietta gets called for a travel there as well off the pump fake. What a play. Meverahi showing up here in the big moments. Easily the MVP of this game for Israel. Can they continue to build on this as we approach 1 minute left in the game? Eisner backing down in the post, tries to spin off the Costa. Kestenras from 2. Back of the rim, off the top of the backboard as well. And right into the hands of Suero. Score 11-9. Israel up by 2. Da Costa, Kestenras tries to get the spin off again. Same move as before, this time under the basket for Da Costa. Revahi back on the inside. Can Fernanda get there? No, she cannot. Revahi with a huge N1 play. And that could potentially seal it here for Israel if they knock down this free throw. She has been attacking on the inside, left hand, right hand. It has not mattered here today. The star of the show here in our first quarterfinal game. Shot is up, shot is good. He converts the 2-point play. Now that's the separation Israel needed. 2-possession game. Da Costa from the corner. Da Costa knocks it down! Marcia Da Costa of Portugal, a big time 2. The confidence to take a shot like that, to make it even more realistic of bringing yourself back into this game. Our first game already, if this is a sign of what's to come. Absolute fireworks hit in Pristina, Kosovo. Fans actively engaged, locked in on this game. DJ playing all the tunes. We got the MCs out there. The weather is phenomenal in Pristina, Kosovo. David Avahi still in the show, taking over the offensive load for Israel. Marcia Da Costa, 2 big baskets on the interior, but probably no shot bigger than the one that we just saw there from the right side. Da Costa will check out of the game. Israel will have the ball. It'll be Gili Eisner. Takes it off the dribble. Straight to Revahi. Kestenras up there at the top. The screen will be set going towards the middle. Revahi tries to blow by. Ipinosa gets the stop. Portugal with a chance to tie here with 10 seconds remaining. They will foul. So that'll reset things. The shot clock not going to play a factor here, though, with 9.7 left on the game clock. A 2 could win it here for Portugal. Here to saw the most recent foul and then trying to get the shot up afterwards. Suero gets it to Fietta. The game clock going down. Gets it to Fietta. And Portugal will tie the game. Can they get a shot up? Revahi brings it out. Revahi takes the shot and just hits there off the side of the rim. In our first quarterfinal, we'll have some overtime action for the first time here in the FIBA 3x3 Women's Series. Pristina Stop 2024. I can't believe it. The MCs on the ground can't believe it either. What a game that we have to kick things off here. Portugal was 2-1 in Pool B. Israel 1-2. Fought hard against some good teams. Thought maybe they wouldn't even get to this point. And it was the win over Kosovo, the hometown team, that was able to push them over to the edge. Time to lock in here on this one. It will be Israel starting off with the ball. Eisner with it. Will go to Revahi. Revahi gets the screen by Kestenras. Kestenras is open for the shot. Can they swing the ball around? Kestenras from way downtown. No good, and they get it right back to her. We'll have to see if they're going to call this one a shooting foul. She did start her drive. She is going to the free throw line. And Keston Ross knocked down a huge free throw here for Israel. No good. Portugal slides to Keston Ross. That'll be last touch there by Israel. Couldn't get the free throw. Almost got the rebound. And Portugal, they will get the ball. Suero da Costa Ferreira out there for Portugal. Suero will go down to Ferreira. Keston Ross trying to bump around. The drop step move there from Ferreira. Misses the shot, but get her own rebound. Now she tries to get a step through. And what a right-handed hook there from Ferreira.
No need for delay.
Discussion going down there. Her white jersey in the lane. The basket will still count. It was after the touch, maybe thinking that Keston Ross touched the ball, and so that way it would be a live play, so she took it out. Portugal up by 1. Eisner trying to get some space around here from Da Costa. Keston Ross. Oh, fakes it. Keston Ross from way downtown. It's an air ball there for Keston Ross. It was an ambitious shot. We haven't seen her take a lot of threes so far in the Pristina Open. But can Portugal just close this one out? Trying to fight on the inside. Ferreira has the mismatch there with Revahi. Instead, it'll be Suero going on the inside. Ball will be tapped away. Keston Ross will go to Revahi. Eisner for 2! It's another air ball. And they get the steal right back. So they missed the shot. They got the ball right back. But it is going to be Portugal's ball. They had the score. Can they do it here? Ipinosa. There's going to be a traveling call. I believe that's at least what the Israel player was signaling. I'm not sure what the official called on there to assume that or double dribble. Keston Ross back towards the basket. Gets it to Revahi. Revahi trying to blow by Da Costa. Gets the nice stop move. Da Costa always there for the defense. Da Costa right back there with a crossover. And it's going to be fouled immediately. Da Costa is at the line, and that'll do it. In overtime, the first to score 2 points wins it. That's how it comes to a close. A game that was so close finishes on a free throw because of the bonus with the fouls. Israel getting up to 7, sent Da Costa to the line for Portugal to come out on top with the win. They take this one 15-13. 15-13 as Portugal, they will move on forward to our semifinal. We'll have to see who they end up playing. But what a match coming out there from Israel. Battled all the way to the end. One of the better games that we have seen so far here at the Pristina stop. So we'll see Portugal playing in our semifinal. The question is, who will they be playing? We'll make sure to get all that info once everything updates. But now we turn our sights over to the next game. Well, a lot of good stuff coming out from Poland yesterday. Expectations were set at an all-time high. But they will be taking on Italy, who is very familiar when it comes down to winning. I'm sure two sides that are very experienced with playing against each other. Poland went 2-1 in their group. Italy 1-2. But that is our second quarterfinal that we are getting ready here. You can see the players out there warming up. Hope everybody is having a phenomenal Friday. Happy Friday to everybody, no matter what part of the world that you are watching from. Italy currently, as it stands, they've played Poland 4 times here so far in FIBA 3x3. And Italy has beat them all 4 times. Back in Quebec in 2023 in Pool B, Gabala 2024 in Pool B, the Gabala 2024 semifinal, and the Orleans 2024 Pool D. Italy has been undefeated so far here against Poland. We'll see. The Polish side can try to maybe get some revenge here in this one for a spot in our semifinal. Gyor and Spain, the 2 sides that are waiting there in the semifinals for their opponent. We already saw one that's going to be going through. And that was a Portugal side. It came down to this 1 free throw for them to get it. And they did get the job done. For Poland, Aleksandra Ziemborska, Klaudia Sosnowska, Milia Rembesushka, and Veronika Wesolowska. And for Italy, Chiara Consolini, Miara Mokni, Laura Sprefico, and Stefani Trimboli. That is the lineup. Maria Mikoli. Little tongue twister for myself there for a moment. That is going to be the team there for Italy. Highlight players coming out of this game for Poland. I would say 0. Aleksandra Ziemborska had a lot of big-time baskets yesterday, especially on the interior. And for Italy, you are going to hear the name Trimboli and Sprefico, especially Sprefico when it comes down to the 2-point shooting here for Italy here in this game. 2 teams that weren't in the same pool get to square off here. And we'll get to see how everything all plays out as the players head into the tunnel. It is now time for the official team intros. Let's send it down to the court.
Aleksandra Ziemborska. Veronika Papiernik. Maria Remizewska. Klaudia Sosnowska. Laura Sprefico. Stefania Trimboli. Maria Mikoli. Chiara Consolini.
Here we have our captains, Sprefico there for Italy. And for Poland, Ziemborska. And get the coin toss underway. And we have our referees in the mix, getting their shining moment. They have been phenomenal over these past couple days here in Pristina, Kosovo. Massive shout out to everybody who has got everything rolling, smooth sailing. And more importantly, thank you to Mother Nature for making the weather perfect for outdoor playing conditions. You can see more fans starting to pile in. Got the Portugal players with their staff. Of course, no coaching here at FIBA 3x3, but more than happy to cheer on your team every single chance that you get. High fives to the referees. All handshakes now. But I have a feeling the intensity is about to get ramped up a notch here. Our second quarterfinal. We'll take a short break after this game, then we'll have our semifinals that'll be coming up. And it will be Poland starting off here with the ball. They immediately go here on the inside as that one will be slapped away. Wesolowska gets her first shot of the game rejected. And here comes Mikoli there for Italy. So to watch out for Mikoli here in this one. As let's see if the illegal screen was called there. And it is. It's going to be a foul there on Poland. So Italy will get the ball right back. Trimboli, the one to take command of the offense a lot of the time here for Italy. And she blows right by. Nice feed there to Maria Micoli. Ball will be knocked away. Trimboli's the one to pick it right back up. And Trimboli up with the right hand. Almost went in. Tried to bank that one in off the glass. As Wesolowska working out here in the pick and roll, picks up the dribble. And there will be a foul. Whistle came in there on Trimboli. So Poland will get a chance to set up shop again. Fresh shot clock for them. Remember, Suska will get the ball here at the elbow. So Snauska trying to post up, and here's Ziemborska with a 2-point shot. Doesn't chase her own rebound. It will be Micoli picking this one up there for Italia. Sprefico with the shot in rhythm, drifting away to the left. One more shot goes up there for Poland. Ziemborska battling down low. Ref has a good look at this one. And it is going to stay here with Poland. Ziemborska will check out. As Wesolowska back on in here for the Polish side. Wesolowska goes up with that one. Left hand layup, no good there. And it'll go straight into Trimboli. Lots of contact being made here through the traffic. And it is going to be another foul called there on Italy. Some of these screens just getting out of their way. Mentioned to say, watch Sprefico when it comes down to shooting the 2-point shot. You saw it on display last time out there. Rembe Suska gets it in down low. Ziemborska will get it out to Wesolowska. Mid-range jumper flushed in there for Poland. Their first points of the game. Sprefico again going to be fouled in the act of shooting. 2 free throws will be coming up here for Sprefico in Italy. Laura Sprefico, a name that we called upon so much yesterday, hitting some big-time shots when Italy needed it most. Pico misses the second. Foul going to be called. Little hold of the jersey going against Poland with Italy getting the ball back. Morris Sprefico, 181 centimeters, 33 years of age. Ranked 44 in the world rankings here for Italy, and straight through traffic goes Consolini. Her first looks here in this game. Ziemborska, they get the ball there too behind the arc. Another miss coming out from Poland though. That is Sosnowska who missed that one. Consolini is going to be fouled on the fall away jumper there. A little bit more free throws now going to be coming out here for Italy. Chance to push this to a 4-point lead. And the free throw is good. 5-1 now. Wesolowska with it. They go straight to the inside as Sosnowska, no good. Having a little bit of trouble lining up these shots when they get to the interior. As Trimboli will pass that one out. That's a miss there for Micoli. The mid-range at times can be your best friend or your worst enemy. Ball will be knocked away. Poland able to retain it. And possession will flip. Trying to get those final touches on the ball there. As Wesolowska ultimately will end up getting the turnover. Italy in firm control of this one. Everything going their way. Micoli with it at the elbow. They'll go over to Trimboli. Trimboli trying to get some space with the scooper. And it's another foul. And Italy will go to the line again. It already might be the most free throws that we've seen in a game in the Pristina stop. Question is, though, can they capitalize? They can't there, but Micoli will be the one to come out there with a rebound. That's now Trimboli trying to work out. Gets the ball at the free throw line. Now down to Micoli trying to work out. There will be an easy travel call to call there for the referees. Trying to get the step through. The just missed it there for a moment.
Yes.
Remember, Suska will get it back there to the inside. Sosnowska, nice step through move. A little bit too much on there. Gets her own rebound as the Polish players continue to try to fight. And it'll be another foul on Poland. Italy with the ball once again. And just one foul away from Poland moving themselves into the bonus. And Italy will go to the line to shoot some free throws. Next time it happens, Spratifico from way downtown. The deep shot, no good there. Poland trying to attack on the inside. Remember, Suska put too much sauce on that shot and then loses the ball ultimately as Trimboli slicing and dicing there through the inside. Remember, Suska will come out of there with the rebound. Here's Wezalowska. Wezalowska gets it to the interior. The low block shot from Sosnowska finally drops, and Poland have broken their scoring drought. Spratifico with the right-handed floater. Off the front of the rim, Mikoli will get this one out for the shot. Trimboli, no good there on the deep attempt. Wezalowska goes down to Sosnowska. Little step in there from the free throw line. Can't get the make. Here's Mikoli. Pushes off and tries to get the floater. That one's a miss. Both teams trying to get anything they can right now, just trying to see the ball go into the basket. Wezalowska trying to get the pass on the inside. Foul be called there on Italy. A little bit of a tangle between Trimboli there on the slip as a timeout would be called. And I think a much needed timeout just for everybody trying to gather their thoughts. It's been a scrappy one. We saw high scoring coming out there from Italy in those first few minutes. But ever since then, for Italy and Poland, a little bit more of a struggle. Here you can see where they're having their success. The cut on the inside there from Maria Mikoli. Excellent passing coming out from Italy. It's able to find themselves some easy ones. And this right here is the gimme. The one where you can just kind of just breathe for a moment. With Sosnowska, the low block jump shot, if you will. One that you always will do during the warm-ups. One that you don't want to miss. And she did end up making it. That was for Poland's second points of the game. As we get things back underway here with Wezalowska. Nice little bully ball move there on the inside. Push the defender out of the play, but ultimately Trimboli gets the stop and the rebound. Spratifico will take the two, and that one rattles home. Hit so hard off the back of the rim, it just plopped on in. Italy rolling here in our quarterfinal. Mismatch down low. You heard the MC say it, so I'll say it too. Remember, Suska able to take advantage there of the size mismatch on Trimboli. Consolini with the step back shot off the left side of the rim, and a big time collision going down there in towards the paint. It was Italy with the hands on it first. Trimboli going down there with the trees, trying to get that rebound. A foul be called there on Poland. There you can see the collision. A tough one, trying to go with the 50-50, but it was Trimboli getting there before anybody else. Now a discussion going around there with the referees. 2 free throws to be shot here by Italy, as it officially is bonus territory, with Poland getting into their 7th foul. First free throw is good. Again, more free throws in this game than I think that we have seen out of any game so far in the Pristina stop. And both free throws are good. 9-3. What will Poland's response be is the question. Sosnowska trying to get that one down to Ziaborska. And there's another foul. And, oh, look at that free throw line pull up. Consolini, dazzling move to get there on the inside. Not sure what the stoppage of play was before. I thought that when Poland was on the offensive end last time, maybe just a turnover, maybe a double dribble that came in. Wesolowska will try to work out here. Rembesuska tries to get it to her. It's going to be McCauley with the steal. They go to Consolini. Now they move to the outside. There, Trimboli from the right side corner. That shot won't fall. As Rembesuska, they're trying to get her in there on the inside again. They're really trying to attack this mismatch with Emilia Rembesuska, number 22 of Poland. But now they got McCauley on her. Better matchup here for Italy on the defensive end. Still 10 seconds remaining. Ziemborska, nice move there on the interior. Floats it up with the right hand and cashes in. Poland slowly but surely trying to get this offense going as here we are with Spadafiko. Spadafiko, nice little pick and roll action here with McCauley. And she will be fouled on the way up. Chance for the old-fashioned two-point play in FIBA 3x3. Maria McCauley, pick and roll to perfection. The help side defense just a little late getting over there. That foul was on Weronika Wesolowska of Poland. And because they're in the bonus as well, she'll actually shoot another one. So this will be an old-fashioned three-point play going to the normal world of basketball. She'll make them. Three-point play successful there for Maria McCauley. As Poland attacking there on the inside. Nice reverse scoop. Weronika Wesolowska making up there for that foul. Trimboli will get bumped. And guess what? You betcha. It's more free throws coming up here in Pristina. Two free throws will be shot here. This could put Italy to 15. Getting ever so closer and closer to reaching that 21-point mark. First free throw is good. And then from Stephanie Trimboli. 78th ranked player in the world, according to the national rankings here for FIBA 3x3. As she goes 1 for 2 from the line. Ziemborska gets the step through, a sporadic layup, and is good. Might be the life source that Poland really needs right here. Nice step through, created the contact there. A wild layup that ends up going in. This will be for the two-point play, and she does connect there on the free throw. Gotta watch those fouls, getting ever so closer to that 10 fouls here for Poland. Trying to get the step back move there is Consolini. Consolini, the mid-range is her best friend as she continues to cash in. Here's a responso from Poland, and the response is a miss coming from Wesolowska. Oh, step back shot, Spadafiko. Well, she might have created some contact there, but McCauley able to gather the offensive rebound. Spadafiko with an easy one going down the baseline. 16 points now for Italy. Step back, Ziemborska! A massive step back two there, 16-9. We need more defense, though, from Poland. McCauley almost lost her footing. Goes up with it. The rebound will go over to Poland. Ziemborska trying to create some space. Does get the ball off of the errant pass, and that one rims in and out. They will go to McCauley here at the elbow. Consolini in the mid-range again! 3 for 3 on shots just like that for Chiara Consolini of Italy. As there's a big-time block as well. Chiara Consolini doing it all, showing off the big-time mid-range jumpers and getting it done there on the defensive end. What a turn of events going down here. See how everything has played out. Low post work, trying to take advantage of that mismatch. Emilia Rembesuska trying to do everything possible. But right here, Consolini with the mid-range jumpers, doing it a little bit from everywhere. The free throw line, the elbow, the right side mid-range extended, you name it. She has been able to get it to go so far here in this one. I always say it's a forgotten art in the game of basketball. Is shooting those mid-range shots. Ziemborska's shot is no good there. Trying to work out of the post again. 22 of Poland. Remember, Suska able to get that one to go. As they lose the ball there. Back on the inside. Tries to go up there with the opposite hand. Italy. Here we go again. Spratifico. The step back. The shot. Oh! We got ourselves a dud. The ball is stuck up there on the rim as we get to see the vertical leaping abilities. Somebody trying to go up there. I believe that was Ziem Borska of Poland trying to jump up and get it. Spratifico with a beautiful move. I don't know what people actually even call that anymore in the game of basketball. A dud, a thud. I don't know what you want to call it. Shot from the outside, Sosnowska. That one won't go. Italy will be the one to come out there. Spratifico with it. And she almost just made the shot there on the pass to Mikoli. Good help defense, though, comes out from Poland. And this is actually going to stay here with Italy, but just 2.5. As soon as they get the ball, they got to have a shot in mind. We will see what Spratifico and Italy draw up here. Shot clock at 2.5. They get the ball. Spratifico, stop and go, move. The floater with the right. Just a little bit too much on it. Mikoli rewards Spratifico for getting the shot up and getting him a look to give him a second chance. Here's Wesolowska trying to respond. And that one just grazes the bottom of the rim and does go out of bounds. Italy could put it away here with a 2 and advance to the semifinals. We'll see if they want it. Mikoli gets it. Tremboli. This is for the game. Backside of the rim and out. Here's Consolini into the mid-range again. They'll go to Mikoli instead. And Mikoli knocks down the mid-range jumper. Need a big response here from Poland. Could this be it? Wesolowska. Another air ball. Ziemborska tries to save it, but nobody there within the range. And we could be a game point here for Italy. Italy cracked 21 points when they played Romania in their last game in the pool. Other than that, only 8 points against Spain, 12 against Portugal in a loss. But it's looking like it's going to be a win here. With 1:09 to go on the game clock, they get it to Mikoli. Mikoli with a little push in the back will get the job done. And Italy will advance on forward into our semifinals. We have 4 teams left. We have Portugal, we have Italy, we have Gyor, and we have Spain as well. 21-10 is your final score as Italy keep it moving here in the Pristina Open.
She's happy, she's not gonna lie. Of course she's happy.
Italy now moves to 2-2 overall here in the tournament. It has been a great run for them so far, but now the competition will get kicked up just a little bit more. Portugal moved to 3-1 after their win that they had. And of course, as I mentioned, we'll be taking a break here shortly. We'll get the crowd entertained. We had a lot of performances. We had the Dunking Devils yesterday. We, of course, have our amazing MCs that are down there on the ground in Pristina, Kosovo. Musical performances. You never know what to expect when you get over here into these games. It is going to be the game after the commercial break will be Gyor versus Portugal, our first semifinal game, which means that'll be Spain versus Italy, which will be a rematch of what we ended up seeing in Pool B, where Spain took that one 22-8. They broke the 21-point mark there in that game. I'm excited to see how everything plays out. Going to go to a commercial break here on the broadcast. Enjoy the festivities, though, that'll be playing on your scene out there live in Pristina, Kosovo.
Kemi pas dois për blusë edhe dje, një divozë e ka fituar një dres të tregës së Pristinës, të përfshin edhe vesh edhe pjesa e stafit. Një të kohë ka fituar një 50 euro të mira. Unë po, te ata. Me Liga ka topin atë, me Liga. No look pass me liga dobry publik alla. Ej, ty med top, hajde në fush.
Hajde me thot. Jo, shkën shpejt. Jo, këto të kuq hajde.
Do I përpysëm vazhdim. Hajde me liga, mos qërë, hajde në fush.
Kemi edhe storin e dytë.
Qëni dore, kush përdo me fitu, loj shpërplisë me onë fush, qërë me liga në në të majtë qaj. Let's go, hajde me liga, hajde. Të top, lyfte më për top atë. Pasim fantastik është këtësorë.
E keni një bojë simpatike atë. Të bukur. Hajde, shkojna me holdin e topit të katërt.
Supreme protector, better one on campus the method. Rolling pop. For TV, do really wanna be hobby easy. Put your lights out. Gjëra me ligën, pasurët atje në publik, luftë mollë për top nga mas tupit. Kur tupi, Gjet tupi. Say the bones. Moonwalk the too hard. Kush vetën dupin, që dure, kush vetën dupin, qërë, të publik. Hajde për lojsh për blize. Pasën edhe Gjorgja aty, tenti për pasimin e vitit. Yes, hajde Gjorgja. Qërë me ligën, Çfarë zufte në mbrojtje. Arta nëse ki nevojë për ndihmë këto janë.
Okej. Pra secili do të me ka një gjujtje, shkojna pra me gjujtën pas, a shohim a do shënën apo jo?
Po dhe alloj, ai gabim e pota.
I pari ishte i pasur session, shkojna me gjujtën e dytë.
Para shiko suksesin e kësaj gjujtje? Jo.
Njëj, pafër ishte, shumë pafër.
Gjoqi me papuqe, full vetë besim, tema të prej Gjoqit këshërësht Artan. Artan për pak ke.
Shkoj me gjujtën e 4.
Dita mirë shiet kërjem papuqe, edhe për shumë pik.
Me prit këtu.
Sa ndolle, a gjash në ashta pej syzave. Qërë që shë jam për gjojt e lirë me këmish, në shkërë, full koncentrim. Këmisha në aksion, disponimi po, pas i lujtë pas e marrë, po vresh. Falë, e dyta as një.
Shkoj me gjujtën e radhës. Ka dalë, mos i blok, koncentrim.
Qëpar koncentrimi që shë jam për pik, me liga ata të nëzëri që është e letë më jetë pik.
Këtë vojzën, shalon fund, se kisha me në mirë Anglia, ka ma një omëj, edhe të i Anglia të të njën për fund. E së mba.
Big in the house. Dhe që shdo është të mësë. Dresa me kujnë e ko? LeBron James. Stelsa tush të në tem për 2 pik me shënu edhe një dres. Që në gute bre, LeBron James? Mu për vetën për qenë James Harden për të kalëzoj. Këndër shtarë këtë më në te. Dramatikosht Gjuli Nurën shumë shpejt e vjenë të kalëzën qështë duhet më jep pik. Qështë duhet më fitu në dresa për ju që se nikon tjetë. Një vojë që ka fitu një dres. I tha t'i shka Gjuli në besha dhe e fitoj ajo.
Vesh pak.
Afro edhe pak.
Ako më nësi pak për krovnje për Anglia.
Qyshio. Qëre!
Bravo. Edhe njerë për i gëllimit, njëre sa shumë në dy bësh.
Këmisha flet vet atë, këmisha flet vet. Papuqet mas mira në qytet! Bravo. Ma ndirë për pjesëpari në gjallë. Se për po keni emocione, qëra, Altoni s'po ka hiq emocione. Po në nësi Altoni. I merë instruksionet këtë djallu që ringa me ligja që shduhet shënuar pikë dhe shikojeni. Po fatë. Kjo në sim qelë, Artan, kjo në sim qelë ke. Nuk e po dhe. Qash, kalzoj që që jabët pikë. Në sandove. O më bre qaj, po bre. LeBron James. Hajde. Koncentrim. Shënë e pikë. Pse bre. Ka fitu këmisha. Jo, ka fitu këmisha. Jo. Ka fitu se.
You're currently watching a FIBA 3x3 Women's Series, Pristina Stomp 2024, live there from Pristina, Kosovo. We are currently awaiting 12:15. 12:15 if you are in the United States like I am. It'll actually be 7:15 p.m.
4 minuta prima se vesla Gyor, Portugal. Okej, många resultater står gati, refererade till gati, ekipen som har stått. Varsågod, jag har oss snabbt varsågod.
It is officially time here at Pristina, Kosovo to get our semifinals underway. The first semifinal is going to be the undefeated Gyor taking on Portugal, who just earlier had an overtime thriller against Israel that actually came down to free throws. It was Da Costa knocking down the game-winning free throw to get Portugal in here into the semifinals. These two teams were not matched up in the same group beforehand. But of course now they will get to square off for the first time here in this tournament. Let's head down to the floor to meet the starting lineups for Gyor in Portugal. There is the team from Portugal. Their traditional Portuguese red and green. Gyor will be in the all-white. The team from Hungary. Looks like the coin toss was won there by Portugal. Here in this, our referees all ready to go here in our first semifinal. Later on, we'll be having a rematch between Spain and Italy. And going through my notes, Portugal and Gyor have never played each other in a FIBA 3x3 competition. So this will be something that could potentially start a budding. Actually, sorry. They have played. I missed it on my notes just by a small section. And Italy actually lost to Gyor in the Marseille 2024 pool play. So they met up one time. Italy lost. So we'll see if Italy can try to even up the score here, get things to 1-1 overall in FIBA 3x3. And Marseille tournament was in 2024. So a familiar matchup. Looking over towards the calendar, and we can pinpoint when the last time that they ended up playing. Right at the beginning, the second event that we had, the women's 3x3 series. That was May 29th through the 30th. And of course, a lot of time gone by from now and then. Sure, a lot of improvements coming in from both sides. But we'll see if Italy can try to get, if Portugal could try to get their revenge. Excuse me, I was reading off of Italy. Portugal has never played Gyor. I was looking at the Italian sheet, so my apologies for any confusion out there. Portugal has never played Gyor in a FIBA 3x3 competition. This will be the first time they have ever met up between these two teams. And it'll be Portugal starting off with the ball straight away with Da Costa. Forced to pick up the dribble. Great defense coming out there from Zabo. This one, little prayer going up there from Suero as the shot clock was expiring. So the defense holds on for Gyor as they will start things off. Nora Wenzel, been one of the top shooters that we've had here in Pristina. As Zabo will be the one to lose the ball there. Suero will bring it back out. Da Costa now with it, trying to go one-on-one there with Wenzel. Good help defense, but they're fine. Fieta on the inside. She misses it. Does get her own rebound. And we'll get the second chance opportunity to go there with the left hand. Portugal with the early lead here in this one. Wenzel will get it down to Yanni. Yanni almost looked like off the easy, as they used to say back in the day. But they end up losing possession of it. Da Costa driving left. Gets stopped there, but there is going to be a whistle. So we'll see our first free throws come in. And mentioned Da Costa hit the big free throw for Portugal to get the win over Israel. Just a 1-point win, so the free throw won it all for them. And that was an overtime game. Portugal 3-1 here in Pristina, as Da Costa can't get that one to go. As Zabo lines up a shot. 2-point shot attempt, no good there. Suedo straight down to Ferreira. Ferreira will step back out for a 2, and what a shot! Emilia Ferreira walking it back out there with the confidence from the left corner, and now they get a stop here again. Portugal is starting to open this one up. Da Costa, Ferreira trying to go 2 for 2. Hard off the front of the rim and actually pops off the backboard right into the hands of Gyor. Ferreira coming out there with some big-time plays to kick this one off. Here you can see where the foul was committed. Little body shove there on the dribble drive attempt from Nora Wenzel. We had Not Like Us playing yesterday with Kendrick, and now we got Drake playing. Not sure how I feel about it, but I'm sure the crowd is more than fine. Wenzel will connect on the free throw. First points on the board now for Gyor. Ipinosa is going to be whistled there for a travel. Couldn't get her footing underway. Great defense, though, coming out from Gyor. That was Orstoletov. They will check things back up. Toth has it. Goes straight to the inside, and they're able to finish the layup. Zabo getting her first points of the game. Suedo tries to get a burst of speed, and right through traffic goes Suedo. A tough finish there. Size advantage was not in her favor, but immediate response coming out there from Fanny Zabo. Just a 1-point game. Just what we like to see, as Da Costa trying to post up and get themselves an easy one. That's actually going to be a turnover. Great defense coming out there from Fanny Zabo, down on the low block. It will be Osoliatov checking out of the game. We got Wenzel, Zabo, and Yanni out there for Gyor. As the refs want to talk something over. And it'll actually flip. Ref on the right side had a better view of where that went, so the ball will go back to Portugal. Originally, it was whistled that it was going to go to Gyor, trying to force the turnover. They'll let the shot clock wind down. They're only going to be 1.7, though. Ipinosa will get it. Takes the deep shot. And, it's going to be a travel call anyway, but it was going to be blocked there by Toth. So the same thing that we saw anyway. Toth will go out of the game. Nora Wenzel, the player to come in, trying to put the speed on there to Gianni. Blows right by Fieta. Fieta thought about the shot, pump fakes it, trying to walk it back. And now they get the nice feed there on the inside. Da Costa, though, can't finish the left-handed scooper. Fieta playing defense deep beyond the arc, and you have to here when Wenzel's around. Step back jumper into the mid-range. Not there for Wenzel. Da Costa there for the cleanup for Portugal. Suedo trying to get another tough layup to go. Going to be blocked. Wenzel showing off the defense. Yanni backing down in the post. Tries to go for the drop step. And a 3 and a key will be called there. Gyor spending a little bit too much time down there in the paint. So plenty of time to go 7-14 as a miscue comes out there for Portugal. Rare to see in this stage, all the way in the semifinal. Fiera will get the turnover there. Trying to find a consistent flow here. We'll see if Gyor can try to open some things up. Here goes Tough. Nice move there on the inside. Has the size advantage. That's going to be blocked from behind there by Fiera. What a defensive recovery coming out there from Portugal. Suero trying to create some space. Elbow jumper off the back of the glass and out. Offensive stalemate now going down here between both teams as Wenzel goes into Yanni, trying to take advantage of the size. Wenzel from 2, no good. And they get a steal right back though. Fiera, another ill-advised pass, 2 turnovers in a row. Yanni, step back from 2, it's money! What a move, what a shot, Fiera tries to respond! Fiera for Portugal, ties it up at 6. Now the offense is cruising as Toth gets the basket. And 1. Look at this sequence. Toth gets it as it's going up. It's Ipinosa on the back end, just got the hand in front. What a turn. 1-3 from Gyor. Portugal responds right back there off the make shot. They get it right to the inside. And this is really what got everything opened up there for Portugal. That Fiera step back 3 going to the right corner. Sabo doing a lot of damage on the inside. They have the heavy size advantage on some of these mismatches. And you can see they're constantly trying to attack Suero and Ipinosa when they get down into the paint, but the size doesn't even matter. You saw the tough layup there for Suero. I don't even have to read you off the height advantage numbers. You can just see the players standing side by side to see how things stack out. A lot of size on Gyor. For Portugal, not so much unless they have Fiera out there. The free throw is good. 2-point play successful, and Gyor, they now have the lead by 2 points. Da Costa going in there on Tough. Got a shot up, and there is going to be a foul. Da Costa showing a lot more aggression today on some of these dribble drives. She stepped to the line a lot today here for Portugal. Our first semifinal out here in Pristina, Kosovo. To see who will be the first team to punch their ticket into the finals. And the free throw is good. Portugal able to pull back to within 1. They try to get the ball down there into the low post area. It's going to be a turnover. Portugal able to come back out with it. Fiera and Da Costa. Ipinosa has it. Ipinosa on the inside. Fiera gets the ball in perfect positioning. Perfect pass there from Portugal. Fanny Salvo for Gyor gets bumped. A nice little stop and go move. Couldn't get the shot to go though. Salvo extends the range. Pomps out right into the hands of Ipinosa. Da Costa going right. Switches hands to the left. And Nora Wenzel will be the one to come out there with the rebound. We had a nice flow going with the consistent offense, but as you might expect, as that game clock starts to wind down, the intensity starts to get kicked up here. No best of 3s, everything a best of 1 for a spot in the Pristina Stop Finals. And oh, what a burst of speed coming out there from Toth. That'll give Gyor the 1-point lead back. As Suero and Fiera trying to amp up the play. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Fiera goes up with the right. It's blocked by Yanni. Toth, stop and go. Find some more space. And that one just rims in and out. Da Costa to Fiera for 2 again. This time no good, but Suero with another big rebound. Despite the size advantage, Portugal holding their own when it comes to the rebounding. That one will be slapped away. Da Costa will still end up getting the ball. As Yanni got beat off the dribble there. Foul did come in. But Portugal will keep possession here in this one. Oh, excuse me. Gyor will get it. It's a foul on Portugal there. We'll see if Gyor can try to extend this. Straight over the top, the players overlap, and that's going to be poked away. Suero with a big steal, barking out the orders here to Espinosa. Espinosa rolling around on the opposite side of Fiera. Fiera gets another look from the 2-point line, and that one sailing out of bounds. Fiera able to get her own long offensive rebound. Here comes the cut. Espinosa shoots the fall-away shot. Yanni gets the block. Still a couple seconds remaining. Can they get the shot up? They do! Fiera! Oh, almost drops in. Foul will be called. The play will stop. Getting a lot of chances. Frantic play here. Fiera with another good look. A little scrap there on the inside. Does get called in favor of Gyor. So Portugal will get their fourth foul of the game. Zabo down to Yanni. 101 there with Suero. Walls it up, and nice stop. Coming out there from Portugal as Joanna Suero. Oh, splits both defenders now. Trying to get there on the inside. The bounce pass not all there. Have to go up with something. No shot clock about to expire. Did the shot get up in time? It did not. It wouldn't have even mattered anyway. Gyor right now has Portugal on clamps with a lot of these attempts that they're getting. Some have been open, but a majority of them always meeting them at the basket. Hands up. Clean defense coming out from Gyor. A lot of length. As there comes the dribble drive. Nice move there by Toth to put Gyor back up by 2. The play continues to go. Fiera, another shot from behind the arc. Same result, though. A little too strong there for Fiera. Like the aggressiveness shooting those ones. Toth thinking about the shot. Instead, we'll go on the inside again. Back-to-back baskets. Coming out there for Asoya Toth. Da Costa. Nice burst of speed. Fiera, though, battling down there with 2. Trying to go up with it. Gets her own rebound. Up with it again. The strength of Fiera down there battling with 2 players. Brings it to within 2. Yanni from downtown. No good there. Da Costa takes it 2 of her own. That one pops out right into the hands of Gyor. Not many players down there from Portugal in the paint to try to get those rebounds. Yanni will extend the range once more, and Yanni this time does connect. A massive 2 to give Gyor the separation they need. They go to Fiera. That'll be slapped away. Yanni ends up picking it up there off the deflection from Zabo. And there comes a foul from Espinosa. What a sequence here. It was slapped away by Sabo, knocked back into play by Yanni, and then it was Sabo drawing the foul there. Getting a look at the crew that we have out there in Pristina, Kosovo. Hope you're enjoying the show. My name is Dirk. Running the play-by-play commentary today, and you'll get to hear me tomorrow when we go to Azerbaijan for our Guba stop. New nations will be competing. And another chance to crown a champion here in one of our stops. As we're looking at the highlights, a lot of the interior damage coming from Gyor. They've had a lot of the length, a lot of the openings here so far, but despite the size not going in favor of Portugal, here's like Suero been able to get the job done on some of these dribble drives. They do have a little bit more of that speed advantage. But the shuffle at the feet from Gyor, they've just been able to get a step ahead time and time again. Out of the timeout, there will be some free throws. Ani Zabo here for Gyor will be the one to shoot them. Highest amount of points that Gyor has given up here so far in this Pristina stop. It's been 13 points. That was to Poland in their second group play game. And the free throw is no good. A foul will be called, though. Everybody else looking a little bit confused about what's happening next. There we go. It will be Portugal with the ball. 2:43 to go on the game clock. Da Costa will get it to Suero. Da Costa trying to get some space. They do find Fiera cutting there on the inside. And Yanni just a little step behind there for Gyor. As Yanni lines up a 2. And a traveling violation was called. I thought she was shot the ball, was doing a Steph Curry turnaround like she had just cashed it, but there was a whistle. A big 2 minutes and 30 seconds here with Portugal down by 3. They go to Fiera again. Fiera up with the left hand this time. Back-to-back baskets here for Emilia Fiera. And Fiera is down there off the screen. No whistle is going to be called, though, as Wenzel will take the shot. That's only going to be a 1. And I believe a travel was called anyway, but Fiera looks to be in a lot of pain. Never like to see those type of injuries. Saw her as soon as she went down, checking out that left knee. It was just a knee knot collision there. It was with Fanny Zabo when she had her back turned. And if anybody has ever played a sport, anytime that you go knee to knee with somebody else, it is one of the most excruciating pains that you can experience. So she'll take a little bit of a breather. Hopefully everything is good and we can see her return for what's going to be a massive last couple minutes here in our first semifinal. Right back underway. Ipinosa will get it to Da Costa. Da Costa thought about the 2. Instead, nice little hesitation move, finds an opening. Portugal having a lot of success when driving on the left side. We'll see if they keep up with this one. Zabo, Wenzel with the step back from deep. No good there, but Portugal able to get by with another rebound. Ipinosa, the pump fake. Da Costa from downtown, no good there. And a foul will be called. A little bit of a knockdown there. Anytime you don't have the size advantage, you're trying to do anything possible to try to get these rebounds. Ipinosa whistle for another one. You see the hands wrapped around the right leg there. But unfortunately for Portugal, that is their 7th foul. And Gyor will now shoot the 2 free throws. Big time free throws here for Gyor, and the first one is good. That'll extend it to 2. This next one will push it to a 2-possession ball game. And misses the second, but they get their own rebound. Yanni to Toth. Toth working out 101. Free throw line jumper extended. Money there for Toth. 3-point lead. They've got it to the 2 possessions that they wanted. Ipinosa trying to go 1-on-1 with Yanni. Size not in her favor. Doesn't even matter. They find Fiera down low. I believe this is going to be called on the floor. Would have been a momentum shifting play if it would have counted. The refs will discuss it. Would have been a very, very close call. A potential game-changing one. And it is going to be a foul on the floor. So where it looked like it could have been a 2-point play opportunity there for Portugal, they'll get to reset things with a shot clock back to 12. We have 1:22 on the game clock as well. Fiera with it. We'll get it to Da Costa. Da Costa, what a move there, going right. Floats it up and in. And it will be waved back. The foul will go over to Gyor. So at the line, Da Costa a chance to shoot the 2. As they try to set the off ball here for Wenzel. Yanni will flare out. Fiera trying to stay in front. Wenzel with a one-legged little fade there, a la Luka Doncic. As Suero is going to lose control there of the dribble, but it's not going to matter because there was a foul. Not in the bonus yet. One more foul will send Portugal to the line when they have the ball. 3-point game, under a minute to go. Suero gets it to Da Costa. Da Costa straight down to Fiera. Yanni playing perfect defense. Ball's going to be slapped away. It is Gyor coming out with it. Here we are with Zabo driving to the left. Losing control of the dribble there for a moment. Da Costa right up in her face. Fiera trying to stay in front. Gets the block. And now we'll go way of Portugal. Constant contact being made. Almost looked like there was going to be a foul there. But the recovery was there. Portugal in a 3-point game. Pereira, right there on Yanni. Goes up with the right hand. It's another miss there on the right side. Gyor will come back out with it. Toth trying to create some space. Will go to Yanni. Yanni fakes the pass off. Spins off of Fiera. Throws the ball out of play. And now if you're Portugal, 21 seconds remain. I think at some point you have to try to get up a 2. Who will be the one to answer the call? Suero, Ibanosa with some space for the 2. Hard off the back of the rim, but it won't go back over to Portugal. Now you definitely need to try to get some 2s. It's Suero splitting the defenders and misses the easy one. Gyor, 16-13. Make it 17-13. That is your final score. A grinded out game. But Portugal's road here in Pristina does come to an end as Gyor moved to 4-0. They remain undefeated so far here at the Pristina Kosovo stop. What a win for them over Portugal. Wasn't the 21 points that we're used to seeing from them here so far. But it doesn't matter. You'll take the win against a tough Portuguese team who has fought some good opponents, played some really close games, used to being in those type of positions. Congratulations, Gyor, our first team that is booked into our final. As now we get to turn focus to our last semifinal to see who will be squaring off against Gyor. It is going to be Spain taking on Italy. A rematch from what we saw in the pool last time out. There you can see him warming up. Spain in the red. Italy will be in the right. A decorated story between both of these nations when it comes down to FIBA 3x3. Honestly, in almost every single sport, there's a story with Spain and Italy. As it stands, Spain hold the 7-1 record over the course of all FIBA 3x3 women's events, dating all the way back to 2016, where that was the last time Italy saw themselves getting a win over Spain. That was the 2016 World Championships, and that was in the pool play, and that was in Pool C. From then, 2017, 2019, 2021, 2022, 2023, and now 2024, Spain have been on an unbeaten streak ever since the first time that they played them. 7 games in a row, but Italy will have a chance here to try to get some type of vengeance against one of the strongest teams that we've had here, as all things look to be pointing to the potential matchup that people could have probably anticipated after looking at day one and looking at performances from Spain, looking at Gyor, seeing how good these two teams were compared to the rest of the bunch. Italy currently standing at 2-2. They were able to get the win in the earlier game that we saw against Poland. They reached 21 points just for the second time so far here in this tournament. They beat Poland 21-10. Both these teams were in Pool B. Spain went undefeated. Italy, on the other hand, finished 1-2. They were the third place team in this group. For Spain, you have Alonso de Ramino, Juana Camilion, Vega Jimeno, and Sandra Igaravide. For Italy, Chiara Consolini, Maria Maccoli, Laura Sprefico, and Stefani Trimboli. A lot of eyes going to be on this game. Can Italy finally get themselves a win? It's a 7-game unbeaten streak for Spain when they face off against Italy in these FIBA 3x3 competitions. Gyor will be the team waiting in the finals. Spain, in all 3 of the games that they've played here so far, have been able to hit 21 points or higher. The one they actually played Italy was the game they won 22-8.
It's showtime.
So it was a blowout win for Spain the last time that we saw them play Italy. But maybe things will be a little bit different here. Let's head down to the floor to meet the starting lineups here for Spain taking on Italia. To be whistling an offensive foul there on the screen. Didn't have her body face towards the opponent. Here you can see it. Trying to get the handoff. Shielded the body in front. And so we'll go right back to Spain. Emilio, and one of the best players that we've seen on Spain here so far. As nice pass there going through the back door to Deraminho. And that'll be slapped out of play. And it is going to stay with Italy here on this side. Igaravive in for Spain. In comes back in Juana Camilion for España. They get the dribble handoff. Sprefico will get it to Consolini. She has been money in the mid-range, and she's money here again. I want to say 4 for 5 on mid-range attempts today, as Igaravive is going to be slapped on the arm on the drive-through. Is it going to be whistled a shooting foul, though? Got those first couple steps in. That's where the foul actually came in. Igaravive will check out here for Spain. Another big-time player for the Spanish squad. Camilo with it. Gotta be careful. She has the height advantage. She's not afraid to shoot it. As soon as I say that, Camilion gets the miss, and Trimboli will be the one to bring this out now for Italy. Screen moving backwards. That opens up an elbow jumper. Can't connect, though, as Italy will be the team to slap it out of bounds. Spain will get it right back. Spain utilizing this Pristina Kosovo stop as a tune-up for the Paris Olympics that'll be coming up here soon. They've already won 2 of these, both of them in France. So maybe there's something with Spain and France, a little magic in the air. See if Spain can try to go out there and get the gold medal as Micoli starts her dribble drive, tries to go reverse under the basket, can't get it to go. Camilion gets a Deraminho. Back over to Camilion. They're trying to feed it down to Jimeno. The ball just going to be fumbled around, ping-ponging, if you will, between all 3 players there from both sides. And it will go to Italy. Still 1-1 with 8:20 to go. Lots of ball game left. Consolini will get it to Trimboli. Trimboli creates some contact, and she was falling away. Got the shot off. But the layup, no good. Igaravive from behind the arc. Nothing there. Deraminho takes the shot, gets their own rebound, and a nice fall-away jumper there for Alonso Deraminho. Spain have given themselves the 1-point lead. Here's Consolini. Another fade. This time it's a miss. Spain looking to pick up the pace here. Igaravive tries to go to the back door. Deraminho going to get the ball knocked away there by Consolini. And Deraminho will pick up the foul there for Spain. Camilo back in. Really stole the show in their game when they played Italy. Great 3-point shooting. Coming out there from Spain's number 11. Deraminho gets left in the dust there. There was an opening for a jump shot from Trimboli. Unfortunately, couldn't get it to go. Igaravive lines up a 2. Off the back of the rim this time. She's able to chase down her own offensive rebound. Second chance opportunity there for Spain. Chasing her own miss. Seeing that a lot. Some of these shots get a little haywire. But good hustle from Sandra Igaravive. Camilion down to Emino. Ball's going to be slapped away. No foul was called there. Clean swipe away. Sprefico to Micoli. Micoli, the nice spin and the turnaround floater. Micoli getting extra aggressive down here into the paint. Here comes Camilion. Gets that ball knocked away. Looks like she almost got a shot off there. It is going to go over to Italy with a chance for them to take their first lead here of this game. Straight pressure immediately from Spain. Sprefico, she loves that step back going left. Instead, will pass it out. Micoli trying to hit the same spin move. Jimeno all over it, and look at that. Slithering her way to the basket is Micoli. Italy have their first lead. Deraminho, how will she respond? Following jumper for her, high off the glass. Starting to ramp up here in Pristina. Both sides starting to get a little bit more of an offensive rhythm And as soon as that happens, a timeout will slow some things down. Got the jerseys well represented. Let's say that was a Paris Saint-Germain jersey. Kit, if you will. And I want to say Crystal Palace kit on the other side. I would be shocked to see a Crystal Palace kit. No offense. Over there in Pristina, Kosovo, we saw LeBron James jersey. That was out there as well. And of course, special custom 3x3 Pristina jerseys that you're seeing a lot of the staffers wear. And the Prime Minister of Kosovo got one of his own. Trimboli on the inside has such a quick first step every single time when she drives to the basket. Italy have taken back the lead. Deraminho, Camilleon trying to create some separation. Nice step back move there in the mid-range. What a move, what a stroke, and what a shot there for Camilleon. That one will go out of bounds. It'll go to Spain. See if anybody could try to break this one open. There's been 7 straight wins for Spain when they've played against Italy. First time these teams ever met back in 2016. Italy got a win. Since then, it has been all Spain. Camilleon, the off-ball play works there from the corner. She tried to get her own rebound, but did go right into the hands of Trimboli. As Mikoli uses the body to try to create some separation. That ball will be slapped out. It should stay here with Italy, and it will. Maria Mikoli going with the same move. Had some success with it the first time she attempted it. But the Spanish players, they quickly adapt, and they've been able to get the read on it. Gianna Consolini, the mid-range magician here for Italy. We'll see if she gets any more touches. And there she is, this time on the interior. Thought about the left-handed layup. Does go in and out, but Trimboli again with another massive rebound. They go on the inside. Here's Mikoli once more. Turns around, floats it up right-handed. Oh! Bobbled everywhere in the rim and popped out. A tough miss there for Mikoli. As Igaravive fading away in the mid-range knocks it down. Great pull-up coming out there from Sandra Igaravive. Italy will get everything back restarted. Trying to get some space. That ball, errant pass. They got to put something up here, though. Do they get it before the shot clock expires? They do. Tie game. Camilleon from downtown. Camilleon can get the open jumper to go. Can Italy make Spain pay? Nice shot there from Sprefico. Thought she created some separation. It is actually just an errant shot is what it's going to be called, so no block called there. Spain will get it. Spain with all 4 players on the roster, all ranked within the top 50 of the world rankings. A testament to how good this Spanish team is. Jimeno, the step back 2. That one's too far to the left, though. A little bit ambitious. Sprefico gets an open look. And here we go. Deraminho from downtown. That's no good either. Lots of 2s going up in quick succession. As now Jimeno will stop the play there on the foul. Not a whole lot of foul trouble yet between both these teams. Sprefico will have that one knocked away. A claim there for Camilleon that she didn't touch it. It slipped out of the hands of Sprefico. Ref saw otherwise. 8 seconds on the shot clock remaining. Here it is. Consolini misses that one. Deraminho is the one to clear it up there for the Spanish side. And here's Igaravive. Showing off the handles. Thought about the free throw line jumper. Instead, we're trying to go here for the reset. Camilleon off the side of the rim. Players now hit the floor trying to fight for this one. Camilleon goes straight back up with it. Relentless aggression coming out there from Juana. Camilleon in Spain gets the steal right back on the other side. Igaravive gets the ball, gets the shot. Can't get the 2, though. What a play. Would have been a massive momentum shift as Sprefico with the quick shot coming off that screen in the mid-range. And the ref with the perfect look at this one. Timeout's going to be called. Spain will have the ball on the other side of this timeout with 3:47. Low-scoring affair between two of the best that we have in the entire world in Spain and Italy. Gyor, the oldest players that we have in the FIBA 3x3, 39 years of age. Erminio, 31, Camaleon, 25, the youngest on the team, and Jimeno, 33. Lots of basketball experience to go around. Of course, this Spanish team won with a silver medal at the FIBA 3x3 Euro Cup back in 2023. As here we are with Gyor, elbow jumper. Won't cash in, but right place, right time. Didn't even have to move after her jumper and got it. Gyor from behind the arc. That one's no good either. Erminio, I believe, slapped this one out. No, she didn't. So it is going to stay with Spain here. They do get a fresh shot clock as well for Spain to work with. 1 point lead. Gyor turns on the jets, goes with the opposite hand, layup there with the right, misses it. Erminio with another rebound. Here comes Jimeno. Trying to get some separation and did have it. With a little bump of the hip there will bring play back. Jimeno showed the pump fake. Shot that we've seen her take many a times throughout the course of this competition. See if she changes anything up. Camaleon trying to get through the back door. Jimeno, there we go. We talked about the 2-point shooting. And it's Camaleon with the offensive rebound. Nice little reverse scoop there. And Spain have pushed the lead to 2. Here comes Trimboli. Thought about the step back. Trying to work on the inside. They have to reset it. Here comes McCauley. Another spin move in the lay-in. But will be fouled on the way up. And it will be Maria McCauley, number 15, stepping to the free throw line. Big free throw here for Italy. See Atletico Madrid jersey in the back. We're on jersey watch here on the broadcast as she misses a free throw. Jimeno will go all the way to the other side to Camaleon. And there's a traveling violation. Something in the NBA you don't see all too much until they implemented the new rule that follows the FIBA guidelines. Then you saw it quite a bit. Seeing it over the course of this Pristina stop as well. Camaleon gets hit by the screen. Erminio doing a good job of staying in front. Here comes Consolini, trying to work out here in the mid-range, floats that one up and in. It's an air ball, and that will be slapped out of bounds, and it will be by Maria McCauley. Almost a steal, though. The intentions with the pass going to Sandra Gyor of Spain. Gyor will take this one off the dribble. Jimeno will be the one to set the screen. Pops out there, trying to find her. Jimeno, the pump fake, the step back from 2! What a shot from downtown then for Jimeno! Just what the doctor ordered for Spain. Consolini tries to respond, and she does! An even deeper shot by the mini magician. Jimeno again, surely not. But it's Erminio there for the offensive rebound. She goes right back up with it. A scramble for the ball. Finds McCauley out there with it for Italy. She takes the 2. She can't make the shot. Now we'll slow down as Gyor for Spain will bring it back out. She takes the mid-range jumper. She can't connect. Trimboli will breathe for a moment here with Italy. Some momentum. This will be a 1 if it goes. Beautiful step back move. And Italy with a wave of momentum now going their way. How will Spain silence it? Splits the defenders, and Gyor is going to be fouled there as she split them. Tried to almost hop the defender's legs when getting there to the basket. Look at this. Tried to jump all the way through. And the layup I don't think went in. So they'll bring this right back. 1:25 left on the game clock. Gyor The stutter step. Camillion for the corner. Air ball. Italy picks it up. Chance to tie or take the lead here. Sprefico is going to be fouled there by Gimino almost instantly. Sprefico has a deadly side step back three, two going to the left side. And that's why Gimino got beat there, put the body in front. Gimino will check out for the time being. Igaravide, Camillion, and De Arminio for Spain out there. Trimboli, Sprefico, and Micoli. A shot from the corner doesn't go. Micoli's there for the second chance. Saves the ball for going out of bounds as well. Under a minute to go here on the game clock. Italy trying to fight for something. Trimboli here. Back to the basket. Shoots the shot. Drifting left. Gets it blocked. Spain's defense holds on. Camillion to Igaravide. Thought about the two. Now working at the free throw line. Hits a fake half spin. The floater with the right hand. Igaravide. What a move and a shot. Making something out of nothing as Micoli on the inside gets the step through and responds with a basket of her own. Back in the hands of Igaravide. Up with the right hand there as well, but a foul will be called. And possession will flip. Trying to use the body there for the screen. Just hits him with the side, not with the clear frontal side of the chest. 25 seconds. Can Italy force overtime? We're trying to potentially go for the win here. Consolini working out in the pick and roll with Micoli. Micoli trying to get there. Consolini, the fadeaway. It's not there. Micoli slapped it around, went straight to the hands of Gimino. Spain still going to try to get something up here. Igaravide, they miss it, but the game clock still keeps going, and a foul was called. Right here, the shot went up. It looked like the ball was going to stay live, but there was a foul called. So it will be Sandra Igaravide, the 13 for Spain, shooting just one free throw. This would make it a 2-point separation. If she can get it to go in only 3.6, it'll have to be a scramble from Italy, make or miss. The free throw is up. The free throw is out. Italy's got to go. They get the ball. Somebody has to get up a shot. And the ball will be slapped out of play. And Italy here on the reset with 0.8. They got to go, probably take a two. And if it goes in, Italy will win. But can they get the shot up is the question. They get it to him. The shot goes up. Sprefico right over top of the basket. And Spain, they hold on. They repeat what they did in pool play. And they take down Italy once more here. Now making it 8 wins in a row for when Spain has played Italy in FIBA 3x3 play. But just a 1-point win for one of the best teams that we have in the entire world. Which means that our finals is now going to be set. It'll be Spain taking on Gyor to see who is going to come out the champion here of the FIBA 3x3 Women's Series Pristina Stop 2024. Spain trying to make it their 3rd win in this Women's Series. They were able to do it 2 times in France. They did it 1 in Poitiers. They did it once in Bordeaux. Gyor, the newcomers to this competition, have a little bit of experience, not a whole lot going on their side. They will have a chance to see if they can be crowned a champion here in Pristina, Kosovo, or will Spain make it a trifecta for them here in this one? We are going to toss it to a break. There will be some entertainment going on. You'll see a lot of people on the court having some fun out there with the amazing fans in Pristina, Kosovo. But when we do return on the other side, it'll be Spain taking on Gyor to see who is going to be crowned their undisputed champion of the Pristina Open.
Proszę was, jest proszę, ja tam już problem. Hajde, hajde. Hoe zijn we de volgende geweest te tonen? Waar is de liga? Haydi. Kıvram ve dostlar, nice. Çırışa. bu bashkone dhe që shumë mirë zdi me kësi ku kalzoj. Bashk, na dy so kë në Kosovo. Kështë tjetër.
Shumë kështë dit, që po se të dit, qa ke pita nësë mosu? Mana mauri,
Këtë bje energjike vë anë
Mana
këta që...
mauri ko fojet. Ej, sa të pesho efektin, falenderit, okej? Vesh pak, në sekundë si.
A përdo me ta pru dhe ti një?
Po. Ta ndimojnë, hajde mi duha të rëkitet, ju lutem.
Aja, këtë me ta pru të që bje.
Hajde.
Qëra, 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 qëra. Shumë mirë vare, ta zamë, një mirë. Që ka shumë kërë në më në ishën shpë. O, atan që zdesha. Që ma ka dashtë.
Kur nuk o punë?
Për të që, hajde në shumë pak muzikë të përmoj e nëmë. Për që, ja, rëzhim të në më ndru. Kësa, ka më në një drejtë, po, se kam. O, në normal, se në edhe, në një mburimi, kjo Artoni, ajo Enzi, të në shok tonë. Jo ti si quesh, kjo si quesh. So yeah, okay. Oh yes, please rap, please come with me. Tentaj burimi.
Okej, a jemi gati? Okej.
Shumë.
Hajde mi duha të rëkitet.
Shumë male. Shumë male. Konsulli, DJ, Shazolin.
Hajde shumë jo, hajde. Veç pak se do të me bove.
Të mangur, të fullë shumë ki energji stajë, të mangur.
Ma shpesh shumë me nga mohre se...
Kaka, pëdi që ka ndodhë Artan. Artan, pëdi që ka ndodhë Artan. Mirë mama, hi, hello. How you doing? Mirë mos, come on.
Both of you guys, you can go. Yeah. Come on.
Come on, it's showtime. Come on. Are you ready?
There you can see out there in Pristina, Kosovo, having some fun with the dance cam. Everybody coming down, participating in all the events, because that's what it's all about. It's all about the fan engagement. Wherever we make a stop at for the FIBA 3x3 Women's Series. We will have our grand finals to see who is going to be crowned the champion of the Pristina stop here in Kosovo. Coming up within the next 15 minutes, it'll be Gyor taking on Spain. Both teams currently undefeated. Both sitting at 4-0 so far in this tournament, and both have been as equally as dominant as the other in their run. They were on the opposite side of the pools that we ended up seeing as well. So in about 15 more minutes, we will finally get our grand final underway.
Josje, aquí microfonen am ej. 3 år maar de conditie genomen met de compleet Ernata. Zonja zo 3, šok šože, kollega, met de drukide, ljubna, desinoše, met de drukide.
Haydi haydi haydi. Posso non scoprire siamo in voce scoperta la puntola hai conveta c'è la stessa c'è la stessa c'è la stessa c'è la stessa e che bricci scegli in mera nel colero nel pomoniera e le scuole tra la vera ma la arma è pesa vera c'è la stessa c'è la stessa c'è la stessa c'è la stessa Pinga, 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 Respekt për krejt, notën e mirë prej moqit. Respekte.
Faleminderit që gjete ku faleminderit tjera. Çfarë atmosferë. Kjo është vetëm nota e dytë e 3x3 Prishtinës. Andrej, loqën e performant sot, tje patëm DJ Blonda dhe William Shalden Gang. Nesër e kena mishin, mas nesër e kena singularin, kështu që nuk përfundon nota me sonte. Qysh përshenja dhe vetë, Artoni gati, ekipa e Spanjës edhe Gjorit gati, pompa zyrtare për pak gati, DJ gati, gjithë shka në regull, gjithë shka over për finalin e notës e sëntme, Women Series kënd në Prishtinë. Here DJ.
Welcome back to the FIBA 3x3 Women's Series Pristina Stop 2024. Our finals is set. It'll be Spain taking on Gyor to see who will be crowned champion here of the Pristina Stop. A lot on the line. Spain with a chance to get their third Women's Series championship under their belt. They have won 2 of these before. Meanwhile, for Gyor, one of the newer competitors coming into FIBA 3x3, has not been the best sailing for them. They have competed in about 6 events. Their best placing was in 6th place in 2 of them, in Orleans and Marseille. But they have come out here and look like one of the best teams so far, coming in with a 3-14 win percentage. 3 wins, 14 losses. But here, they are perfect. So now all time, make them 7-14. To see if they can get it. I mean, the only team that they played, that they have a head-to-head with that was playing here in this tournament, was Italy. And they did end up beating them. And of course, they did not have to play here in Pristina. My name is Dirk, guiding you through all the commentary here for our grand final. The sun is officially set in Pristina, Kosovo, and the crowd is packed for everybody to watch to see who is going to be crowned the champion. On the even matchups in terms of the size, both have some smaller players, but a lot of the height on the inside. That's where Gyor has been able to expose a lot of their offense. We'll have to see if that carries over here and towards our final. This will be the first time that Gyor and Spain have ever matched up in this tournament for any FIBA 3x3 competitions. For Spain, number 44, they have Alonso de Ramino. 22, Juana Camilion. Number 11, Vega Jimeno. And number 13, Sandra Igueravide. And for Gyor, you have number 7, Sofia Jani. Number 15, Fanny Zabo. 21, Orseolia Toff. And number 19, Nora Wenzel. There for Gyor. Those are the 4 players that are going to be there. Of course, they don't have the people that are with them, but no coaching during the game during FIBA 3x3, so you'll see them out in the crowd supporting them. And also, it is no series. It is just a best of 1 to see who is going to come out on top. Following this game, we will also have the prize ceremony. Get all the pictures taken. If there's confetti, the smoke, everything in between. And both of these teams are 4-0 coming into these final games. Gyor's road, they took down Israel 21-11. Then they faced Poland. They won that one 20-13. They moved on to the hometown team, Kosovo, to which that was their biggest win that they've had here so far in the competition, 21-7. And then their game to get them into the finals was against Portugal. And that was a close one, just a 4-point separation, 17-13. Meanwhile, for Spain, it has been domination all the way through until they played Italy. They won 21-16 against Romania, their first game in Pool B. Then they faced off against Italy, and that was a 22-8 dominating game past that 21-point mark. Then they faced off against Portugal. That was 21-14. But when they got their rematch against Italy, Italy was coming out there for blood. And Spain only won by 1 point, came right down to the wire. They took that one 10-9. So it should be a finals for the ages. Gyor trying to hunt for their, obviously, no matter what, their best placing that they've had in any of these women's series competitions. But of course, it'd be much sweeter if they were to come out on top with the victory and be crowned champions for the first time in the history. Meanwhile, for Spain, trying to hunt for gold again, trying to get another women's series FIBA 3x3 victory under their belt. This will be their third. And of course, there's been some posts and some talks. This is Spain utilizing this Pristina Kosovo stop to try to get a little bit more last-second preparation before Spain does head to the FIBA 3x3 Olympic Games that'll be going down in Paris, France. The extra exciting to see all the success that the nation that Spain has had, going to the territory where they've won 2 of these already. But it is about that time to get the grand finals on the way. Let's throw it down to the floor to meet the teams. Here's squaring off Spain taking on Gyor.
Thank God it's Friday. Yes. Thank God it's Friday. Thank God it's Friday. Thank God it's Friday.
And there you have it. The rosters for both Spain and Gyor squaring off here in the finals. The coin toss will go over there with the captains. Camaleon there for España. And from Gyor, the team from Hungary, it'll be Zabo. The one there with the toss. The players going through the final stretches. Our referees here for the final. Here are the Pristina stop. Ready to go. Been hard at work over these past 48 hours. And been doing a phenomenal job. Not a whole lot of disputes coming from the players or anybody in the crowd over the calls that they have been making. It has been great here so far. Let's see what the front three will be coming out here for both sides. Quick substitutions here in FIBA 3x3. We had our entertainment before the finals coming from an Albanian rap artist. I hope I get the name right. I apologize if not. Loch. Got a few songs out there for the people. Make sure to go check him out. Spotify, all those other things. Got the crowd all hyped up. But this is the moment that we've all been waiting for. A lot of games that have been going down. And finally, the culmination is what has been a magical event will come to a close here following this one. It'll be Gyor starting off with the ball. Right away, the intensity kicking up. Igor Vive right up in the face of Zolia Toth. And she draws an immediate foul there. And so it'll be free throw line action. Already to kick this one off within the first 6 seconds. A total of 15 games played here so far in the Pristina stop. The free throw was no good. We'll see what Spain has for us. Camaleon off the backboard. Now Deramino there with the rebound and the foul. Alonso Deramino will get a chance to get the 2-point play here for Spain. What a way to be aggressive down low with the second chance opportunity. See if she can capitalize. She does. It's a 2-point lead. I'm sorry, 1-point lead now for Spain. Igor Davide tries to get a hand there in the lane. Toth will get the ball after a little bit of a scuffle. Igor Davide going left, gets that one rejected. Big block coming out there from Toth. Probably end up seeing the best defense that we've seen played here all tournament long. As Himino, one of the bright stars here for Spain, between the legs. Igor Davide off the backboard. The highlights from behind the arc already start. A little flare as Spain get the ball right back there as well. It'll go out of play. The play of the tournament comes in the final. Himino between the legs pass to Igor Davide, who banks in the 2. Driving here on the inside. Number 19, Wenzel for Gyor. Play will flip. Turnover forced there by Spain. Spain been on the stage many a times. Gyor, on the other hand, first finals appearance. Maybe the nerves will start to kick in. Emino gets this one off to Deramino. And a big 2-point play to open up this game. Camaleon driving through some traffic. Will be tipped away. Wenzel gets in space here for 2 in the left corner, and that's going to be an air ball. Spain was right there to pick it up. There will be a foul coming there off ball. A little tangle up between Himino. I believe that was Wenzel down there in the paint. So 2 fouls early going over to Gyor. Himino. They run the rat through. Igor Davide once more. Toth trying to stay in front. Yanni now switched into the play. They're trying to go on the inside. And another foul be called. Quick 3 fouls here from Gyor. Igor Davide will reset things here for Spain. She steps into a 2. It looked good from our angle, but thankfully the rebound goes long to Emino. Igor Davide gets rewarded right back down into the paint. Now Toth with a big burst of speed. Gets another point on the board there. Pace of play starting to pick up here. And as soon as I say that, it is another foul. Making it the 4th on Gyor. Still so much time to go with. They get to that 7th foul. That's where we're seeing the bonus territory start to come into play. We have yet to have a team in the Pristina Open get to a point where they have the 10 fouls. And that's where things get really punishing if you go over that limit. Emino trying to create some separation here from Yanni. We'll get out to Igor Davide. Igor Davide again for 2. This time just short as it'll sail out of bounds. Let's hoping our MC might kick that one back into play. Let's see what the passing's like. Perfect bounce pass coming from the MC. Sabo will go inside to Wenzel. Been quiet from behind the arc here so far, but Yanni gets the pass there on the inside. And Zabo will get fouled on the way up. And I think an inadvertent elbow hit the face there to Camaleon. All seems to be good. Scot-free. There you can see the play right there on the follow-through. Unintentional, of course, but there was a foul. And that'll send Fanny Zavo of Gyor to the line to see if they could try to get some type of offense here. We say the free throws are the free points. That is why they are called free throws in the game of basketball. 2-point game now. Camaleon will put the ball down the floor. Free throw line. Jumper is money. What a pull-up coming out there from one of the youngest players on Spain as she gets the steal. Igor Davide will get it to Deramino. Back over to Camaleon. Camaleon working into the middle. Same spot, same shot. Different result this time as Deramino fights for the offensive rebound again and gets it. Zabo tries to respond with a 2 straight away. But nothing there as Igor Davide tries to feed Camaleon the backdoor. Deramino's drifting away on this one, hard off the glass. And there was a foul. Toth did a good job of keeping her right foot planted on the ground just to try to avoid a traveling violation. There was a shot from Deramino, just a little bit too much on it. And the contact was created there after Wazolia Toth got the ball. Wenzel, you know she wants a 3. She wants a 2. Trying to look for it. Will take the one-legged fade there in the mid-range. Does come up empty, though. This is Spain's game right now. They're controlling the pace. As there's a beautiful steal coming out there from Toth. They'll go to Yanni. Nice little stop there on the step through. Chameleon put in an awkward spot. Igaravide, though, able to create some space. Goes up with the right hand. The layup just short there on that one. Wenzel will get into Yanni. Yanni trying to show off the post work before finally getting fouled. Now things all even in the foul department. 4 apiece. 6:40 still on the game clock here. Both these teams doing a good job of not leaving anything up to chance so far. Of getting it down deep into that shot clock. Haven't had to really worry about that at all. 3-point game, but you like to feel that Spain has a lot of this control here in this one right now. Igaravide with the massive 2 off the flashy pass coming out there from Jimeno between the legs as she was wrapping around. And the pull-up jumper was as perfect as it could possibly be. The highlight of the entire tournament coming in our grand finals. If you're just tuning in, this is the FIBA 3x3 Women's Series. Pristina stopped live in Kosovo. As Wenzel gets bumped around there for the moment. They will go down low to Zabo. Zabo kicks it back out to Wenzel. Thought about the 2 and will shoot the step back midi. Another beautiful jumper coming out there from Wenzel. Chameleon with the stop and go. Jimeno gets some space for the 2. Steps it back. Left corner pocket. No good. That'll be slapped out of play. But it will stay here with Spain. Spain will get a fresh shot clock here to work with. FIBA 3x3 currently sitting at 12 seconds. Of course, we have our 10-minute game clock as well as they go to Chameleon. Foul is going to be on the ground there. 5th foul now picked up for Gyor. Igaravide getting some much-needed rest here in this one. Jimeno to Chameleon. Down to Jimeno. Jimeno up with the right-handed hook. Good defense, though. Zabo from the left corner. Just short there. They are able to get the rebound. Deflection taken off of Chameleon in the paint. And now she, I believe, will get whistled for the foul. She had the backside positioning. Actually, well, no. It's going to be called there on Yanni. So Spain will get the ball right back. Different type of look here for Spain. Usually it's Camino posted up at the elbow. Instead, they go to Deramino. They wrap through. Jimeno thought about the 2 and says steps back to take it. Jimeno with a massive shot from behind the arc to put Spain up by 4. And we've seen this all before. The rain dance coming out here from Jimeno. Anytime she gets a look from behind the arc off that move, it has been good. 3-point shooting playing a factor here for Spain. Yanni will get it in the post, trying to go one-on-one, trying to get the step through. Does. The shot was up. No good. Toth will get the rebound. The foul will be on the floor. A little dispute saying that the shot was already going up. Was fouled in the act of shooting there for Toth. I think they will call this one on the floor. That's what it looks like. Jimeno will get some much-needed rest now. Igaravide will check back in for Spain. Igaravide tries to go through the back door. Tough angled pass. Almost pushed out of bounds. Chameleon stays on her feet. Igaravide! They thread the needle! What a pass on Chameleon! As Toth goes to Sabo! Little alley-oop action! Live here from Pristina. Igaravide fighting through the bump. That'll be the foul, and the shot was good just to add a little bit of flair to it afterwards. But now it is bonus territory here for Spain. They will be shooting 2 free throws here. Igaravide will knock down the first. We'll have Wenzel and Szabo down low for Gyor. But it doesn't even matter. Iga Davide, an experienced veteran in this, knocks down both of them. Almost broke the ankles there. Good recovery by Camilleon. Wenzel will take the floating jump shot. Couple step throughs, and that was the end result. 6-point lead for Spain. Iga Davide down to Deramino. Back to Iga Davide. She wants a 2. She takes a 2, and it rims in and out. Toth will have it. Now over to Szabo. Szabo pull up in the mid-range. Perfect shot. Coming out there for the Fanny Szabo. The main source of offense here for Gyor in the Pristina stop. Driving on the inside, Camilleon goes reverse there with the right hand instead. 7-point lead. Things getting out of hand as Gyor tried to respond with a 2. They cannot. Wenzel comes up short. Camilleon tries to go to Deramino, and they do. You reach out. Tishi misses the layup. Goes up with the second chance time. And a foul is going to be called. And Deramino been relentless down there on these second chance opportunities for Spain. 2 free throws coming up. Oh, she wasn't ready for the ball. It's a good pass by the ref, to be fair. No good there on the first one. For Alonso Deramino. And the second one is good, though. 14-7. They get the pass over to Wenzel on a tight angle. Now we'll try to go to the post here with Yanni. Nice spin out of the post. Couldn't connect on it. And there you can see the frustration starting to set in for our team from Hungary. She will now go to the line, though, to shoot one. There you can see a little shove in the back there by Iga Davide as she makes her exit here, but a timeout will be called. 3:58, still a lot of time to be able to make a comeback here if you are Gyor. But it's going to start on the defensive end and making sure that you do not come up empty the rest of the way on the offensive side. They've been able to rely on the 2-point shooting of Wenzel throughout this entire tournament. Szabo and Yanni have been very effective in down low, but the 2-point shooting has been the main difference maker here so far, and the reason that Spain is in the position that they're in. Iga Davide getting off some nice 2s. Himino being as confident as ever, whether it's the catch and shoot or the setbacks. Vega Himino has been huge here for Spain. Out of the timeout, the free throw is good there for Sofia Yanni. Here it is, Himino. Back over to Deramino. Himino back with it. Frantic passes going all the way around. They find it down to the paint. The turnaround jumper doesn't go. Little tug of the jersey, though. Ref says that everything was clean. I think the shot clock went out, so it should be Gyor's ball. You know, so it didn't expire beforehand. That's when they were trying to save it, so we'll go right back over to Spain. Camilleon thought about the shot, and it'll be Himino being whistled there. The reach around when trying to get the positioning down there towards the low post. Szabo to Wenzel, back to Szabo. Szabo, dribble drive, tries to spin, gets the jumper. A pretty move. Over top there of Iga Davide, taking advantage of that size mismatch. Himino from downtown. Himino can't get that one to go. As Wenzel tries to feed it back on the inside. Szabo being walled up there. No foul called. Perfect defense by Iga Davide. They will get it back over here to set up the offense. Szabo steals the ball, but it is going to be knocked out of play, and it'll stay with Spain. Physicality starting to pick up here, going down the stretch. As you might expect in the final 1 game left. Whoever wins this will be the Pristina stop champion. Making sure to get the shot clock back to where it needs to be. Looks like it's going to be set at 7 seconds here for Spain. They lead 14-9. Himino We'll get it to Igor. Back down to Himino. Has to go up, and then what a block coming out there from Nora Wenzel. They get the ball back to her. Yanni lines up a 2. That one just too much to the left. Igor, a 2 for her. That one's too long. And Szabo will be the one to come out with it for Gyor. Oh, Szabo from way downtown. Shot that one from a different area code. And Spain, will they turn it over? They will. Gyor getting the stops. They just got to get the offense going. Will we see a change here to get the offensive spark? They will. Nora Wenzel will check out. Orzolia Tough back into the game here for Gyor. Will take it off the dribble immediately. Gets the nice move, the quick first step. Himino is there, though. And there will be a foul called. Spain did have the ball. There was a foul. So it should be Spain going to the line to shoot 2 here. 9 fouls. If it hits 10, and we see a foul coming in from Gyor, not only will Spain shoot free throws, they will get the ball right back, too. That is one of the more punishing parts here about FIBA 3x3. Himino will make the first. Spain getting close to getting into the bonus there as well. Himino with an easy 2 for 2 from the free throw line. As Tough. Spain making them work to get it out there. Burn some pressure time off the shot clock. Here comes Yanni. The shot from 2 is money. Cash is in on that 2-point attempt. They pull it to within 5 with just 2 minutes remaining. Deramino gets the ball knocked away, and it will go over to Gyor. They get the stop and turnover they so desperately needed. It was a big 2 from Yanni. She checks out. Wenzel, Tough, and Szabo. Wenzel trying to get some space and does! Can't connect. Just short there off the front of the rim. He will be Camaleon coming out there with the rebound. Now they get it back to Igor. Down to Deramino. Just a step behind. There was the hand of Toth. 6-point game. Trying to hit the stop and go. Does find some space. There was some contact. This will put Spain into the bonus now as well. Two free throws coming up here. First one, no good. And these are going to matter going down the stretch. Especially now teams both in that bonus territory. Toth can't make both of them. 0 for 2 from the line there for Toth. 1:30 to go. Camaleon, the stop, the shot, the floater is good off the backboard. Spain trying to make this a 21-point affair as Szabo goes in through some traffic. Igor will come out with the rebound. Himino will go to Camaleon, back to Igor. Igor down to Himino. Bully ball down low as Himino continues to show she's the complete package. Gets it done from outside on the inside there as well. Timeout's going to be called here. Take a timeout called by Spain. 2 points away from taking their third ever FIBA 3x3. Well, their third FIBA 3x3 Women's Series in 2024 since this new season has started in this calendar year. And here you can see how the offense has been flowing for both sides. This was one of the more prettier passes from Camaleon that we've seen. Found Igor. Two players actually cutting there through Spain, and they were able to get them. Spain won in June. They also won in July in Bordeaux and Motiers, France. Now trying to do it here in Kosovo. Traveling violation will be called there on Igor. This will be Spain's third win in the circuit if they can do it. And they will be going to the FIBA 3x3 Olympic Games in Paris, France. We'll see if they can secure gold. Gyor, Szabo. Nice shot there. Just a little bit too much on it. It does save the ball, though. Szabo will take the two from the corner and makes it rain here in Pristina. Does Spain want to go for the kill shot? Do they want to go for the win? Delamino gets the ball knocked away, takes the shot, drifting away from the basket. Yanni will pick it up. Thought about the two. Instead, we'll reset it. Wenzel, Yanni from way downtown. No good there. Jimeno will be the one to grab the rebound for Spain. Igor thought about the step back. Jimeno from deep for the game. No good. And that'll be slapped out of play. Gyor's trying to stay alive. There's only 20 seconds left. There has to be a lot of twos going up. But there was a foul, and since we are in the bonus, it is going to be 2 free throws there with Igor. Immediate dispute turning towards the ref after that one. Tall stepped to the line to shoot 2. Last time they were in the bonus, she missed both. A chance of some type of redemption here, though. Toth will make the first. For 19 seconds on the game clock. 12 seconds on the shot clock. It'll still be a factor. First one was good. The second one, that one's off. Jimeno will get the ball. Gyor has to have some intensity to the defense here. Jimeno gets it to Igor, and that'll be knocked out of play. 8.1. Do you believe in miracles? Because that is what Gyor needs here. Wenzel will get it. And they didn't reset the shot clock, I believe. Well, there wouldn't even be a shot clock anyway, but with 4.6 remaining on the game clock, that is what will play a factor. But Spain more than likely will be crowned champions here at the FIBA 3x3 Women's Series Pristina Stop 2024. It'll be their 3rd championship on these stops. And it's the Olympic Games and their sightlines next. Szabo will get it. They go to Wenzel. Szabo trying to get some space. She does for a 2. Can't connect on it. Spain will let it sail. The clock will expire. And the España, the nation, they keep on rolling along. They're just getting used to winning. Carlos Alcaraz wins Wimbledon. Spain win the Euros. The women's team win the World Cup years ago. And now here, Spain will get their 3rd victory on the Women's Series circuit here in the 2024 calendar year. They've won it twice in France. And now they are the queens of Kosovo here in Pristina. What a run by Spain here. And also what a run by Gyor. A team that I think a lot of people expected to come into this weren't going to do a whole lot. They've played in a lot of these tournaments that we've seen here so far. Their best placing was 6th place. They will come out on top here with a 2nd place finish against one of the best in the entire world. Final score though, Spain 19, Gyor 14. Our knockout stages conclude. And what a run it was for both of these teams as Igor continued to talk to the referee. Probably about that one play that we saw towards the end. She ended up checking herself out of the game. It has been a phenomenal run here in Pristina, Kosovo, being amazing hosts, really, to everybody. We'll have the prize ceremony coming up here shortly to officially be able to crown Spain as the champions. Congratulations to Gyor. Congratulations to all teams that took part in this. Poland, Spain, Italy, Gyor, Israel, Portugal, Romania, and of course, the home team, Kosovo. It's been a great time over here to give a little preview of what to expect coming forward these next couple days. We will not slow down the broadcast by any means. YouTube.com FIBA 3x3. We will be live from our FIBA 3x3 Women's Series Guma Stop 2024 in Azerbaijan. That'll be going down tomorrow and Sunday, July 20th and July 21st. We will get things back underway. A different set of nations will be competing. We'll have the Netherlands, we'll have the Düsseldorf Zeus, Czechia, Australia, the China Under-24, the Philippines, and the Baku Flames from Azerbaijan, the home team that'll be competing there. The Netherlands, one of the best that we have in the entire world. Sure, they will show out. That'll all be going down tomorrow, depending on where you're living. If you're a fan watching from around the world, if you're in the United States, and it's going to be a very early day for you, it'll be a 8:30 a.m. start time if you're on the East Coast of the United States. If you're in Azerbaijan in that area code, it'll be nice for you. A 4:30 p.m. tip-off for all the teams over there in that region. As they're getting everything ready, the photographers in place, getting the backdrop all set up. The crowd still out there supporting this Spain team. It'll be July 30th through August 5th to where we will see a team that has been playing here, Spain. They will be out there at the FIBA 3x3 Olympic Games, joining China, United States, France, Germany, Canada, Azerbaijan, and Australia. Out there to see who is going to compete for gold out there in the women's division. I'm sure a lot of eyes are going to be glued to that. That is why we take a break over here for our women's series. When we do return after these next couple days, when we go to Guba, we will return through the month of August and September. We'll have Saskatchewan in Canada. That'll be August 17th through the 18th. We'll have our Baku stop back in Azerbaijan, August 17th through the 18th as well. Those will be running simultaneously. We'll have Debrecen in Hungary, August 24th and 25th. And then to finish it all off in September for the women's series, the Hangzhou G Finals in 2024 out there in China, September 7th through the 8th. Not only for the women's, but we still have the Challenger Series as well that will be going on. Lots of FIBA 3x3. So don't worry about it. Let's go down to the floor for our official prize ceremony. Vega Jimeno winning the MVP here at the tournament. I don't think there's any dispute with that. She was the best here for Spain over and over and over again. I think the only argument that you could make if there was somebody else, maybe Sandra Iragavide. But what a tournament it was for Jimeno. She takes home the MVP here in the Pristina FIBA 3x3 Women's Series. And now it's time to make it official. Your FIBA 3x3 Women's Series Pristina Stop 2024 champions are none other than Spain. They have dominated throughout the tournament. They come on top of Victor. Their third FIBA 3x3 Women's Series championship here in this calendar year. Got it done twice in France. They come over to Kosovo, and they do just the exact same. We will have to keep an eye on them in the Paris Olympics to see how this Spanish team will do. A nation who has fallen in love with winning in just about every sport that the world has to offer as of late. We'll see if they can follow up what the men's soccer team, or football team if you're listening, did in Euro 2024, where they were able to hoist their 4th ever Euro trophy. Spain's 3rd win here in the women's series. That's going to do it all for us here on the broadcast. We will be back tomorrow. We'll be going over to the FIBA 3x3 Women's Series Guba Stop 2024 in Azerbaijan. Your weekend plans have been fulfilled. July 20th and 21st, a Saturday and Sunday, we will have a new set of nations all squaring off. The Netherlands, the Dusseldorf Zeus, Czechia, Australia, the China under-24, the Philippines, and the Baku Flames from Azerbaijan will all be squaring off to see who will call themselves the next Women's Series champions. That's going to do it all for myself, Dirk, along with our entire broadcast crew all around the world. We'll see you tomorrow in Cuba.